It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. The Tigers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Brad Keller gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Standing in, Cam Gibson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder, number 25, Cam.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. Soler is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's safe.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
And now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And the runner back easily. Here's C.J. Cron now. And the runner's coming home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Nothing for the Tigers in their half of the first. Kansas City coming to bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Michael Fulmer starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez. Late square, and this is popped up. Romine is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Goodrum shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Still no score. Now at the plate, Harold Castro. He's hitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries.
Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Line drive, base hit to right. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
At the plate now, Austin Romine. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always...
And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping in now, Niko Goodrum. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner is in from second. To third now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Fielded cleanly.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box now, Ken Gibson. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Eric Skoglund enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. To the plate now, Cameron Maybin. As he puts it on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 56, Yasiel Puig.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Here comes the first pitch.
Back outside.
The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, C.J. Cron. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game. And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. In is Jorge Soler. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Fouled away. Soler brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
The Tigers, of course, held this opposing lineup to only one run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this one, and it looks like their chances of a sweep look pretty good.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Striding in, Salvador Perez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great move.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Tigers.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Castro.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? his starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He swings and grounds it to short. There's Merrifield on to first, and they get the double play.
Now back.
Next up for Detroit, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Phillips will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Tigers 8 and the Royals nothing. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Pops this one up. Puig coming on, and the Royals are in the hit column. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for Kansas. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cam Gibson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Runner's on his way to third. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Phillips is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Jesse Hahn gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron.
The first baseman.
This is line to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
In now, Jeimer Candelario as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Tigers 10 and the Royals nothing. Settling in now, Nicky Lopez. He popped out in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Goodrum into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 15.
One away for the Royals here in the 4th. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. And he lays off there, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. KC down in order, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine, lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's 2 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Scorched to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. The tag, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Perez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now in the box, Cam Gibson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Cam Gibson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maybin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. A solo shot here for Cameron Maybin. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
and that's through into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. Puig off for second. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Gordon will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So next to the plate for the Royals, Maikel Franco will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting,
Digging in, Brett Phillips. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Maben on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one. So striding in, Jeimer Candelario. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Soler. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Striding in once again, Austin Romine. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
So now to the plate, Niko Goodrum. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
No real chance for him to roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Goodrum is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. Now the relay home. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 74, Jake Taylor.
At the plate, Cam Gibson. Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate now, Cameron Maybin, as he grounds one briskly to short. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire. Now at the plate, Nicky Lopez. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Whit Merrifield is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. So stepping in, Yasiel Puig. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The first baseman, TJ.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Into the box now, C.J. Cron, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what you're...
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. And certainly worth the second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He was a double play victim last time around. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Ian Kennedy comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Ian Kennedy.
He's set, and the pitch. Puig off for second. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. 2 down.
Now back, third base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Detroit, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Salvador Perez is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Popped him up. Romine has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. 9th inning coming up. Tigers lead this one 13-0. Digging in, Austin Romine. Last time through was a base hit. Pitch on the way.
Austin Romine.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop Niko Goodrum.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, B-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
In now, Cam Gibson. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Maybin, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Phillips is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Next for the Tigers, Yasiel Puig. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
First pitch of the at-bat. shot towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Scott Barlow enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Scott Barlow.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. Hard liner towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Tigers lead it 15-0. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Candelario is there, and he's got that all-important 1st out here to start the 9th.
The center fielder, number 14.
At the plate, Brett Phillips. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball well outside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
The left fielder, number 4.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Alex Gordon, he's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Nicky Lopez. Popped him up.
Lopez.
Catch is made, and the Tigers go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
15-0 the final in this one. Detroit could not be stopped at the plate, putting up 25 total hits. Michael Fulmer takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Brad Keller permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.